And now, celebrities react to their busted March Madness brackets. Steve Carell learns his Final Four is out.
No! God, please, no! No!
Tracy Morgan discovers his bracket is a total bust.
No. 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 No!
Tom Hanks loses an entire movie salary after betting on a dud.
No! No, no, no! No! No!
Michael J. Fox loses everything.
No! Oh, please, God, no!
Even Darth Vader's bracket was a blunder. And Arnold Schwarzenegger shows us what March Madness is truly about. This has been celebrities reacting to their busted March Madness brackets.
What kind of program is it?
What kind of operation is this?
What kind of nonsense is this?
This is a really complicated show.
Is this really what we want?
Everybody sit down.
Sit back and enjoy the entertainment.
It's gonna be a really big show.
A really big show, a big freaking show. Good morning. It's National Chocolate-Covered Raisins Days. And golly, if there's a treat that'll get me off the wagon, it's chocolate-covered raisins. Yum-a-dum-dum. It's Monday, March 24th. Do you know where your children are? Mine better be at school. They better have their ass up and rock and rolling. Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. And I'm glad you're here. Thanks for starting the day with me. It's lovely to have you along. I kind of lost track of time, not going to lie. I'm sitting here, Nothing More, We're All Gonna Die, which sounds like a terrible song. Great song. Love the band. Good guys. So I was rocking out to that, had it cranked up. I was like, 7:28. I should probably connect my live stream. So I did that. And then Eric came in because he's got this road case for his broadcasting gear for doing all the sports stuff. And we are bound and determined that this road case is going to last forever. I've already replaced the wheels on it. This is how MacGyvered I did it. Took the wheels off of a pair of rollerblades because let's be honest, no one's going to ever ride in those rollerblades. Took the wheels off and replaced it on the suitcase. Made it work, right? Well, now that you know the pop handles on it, it popped out. I got to figure out if I can make it functional again. I don't know. That's going to be trickier than replacing wheels. I may have to sacrifice somebody else's suitcase somewhere. I don't know. Good morning. I got my Funky Butt Brass Band shirt on today. Little love there. St. Funkin' Louis on National Chocolate Covered Raisins Day. But it is also National Cocktail Day. More importantly, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. So spin up a little Irish coffee if you wish, or keep it straight. You can do it. I believe in you. It's National Cheesesteak Day. I'm not a big fan of cheesesteak. I don't know why. I don't know. I prefer my steaks thick. Not a big steak sandwich guy. But good morning, Fried. Good morning, Fried. Hey, you know what? It's Great American Takeout Day. So get some takeout food. Save yourself cooking, I guess. It is also International Sauerkraut Day. I love sauerkraut. Slap that bitch on a Reuben. Throw it on a hot dog. Some mustard. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and frickin' sauerkraut. We got a great pitcher. His name's Jorge Romero. All right, it's International Sauerkraut Day. So German Cook, by the way, is at the Jackson Pool today from like 11 to 1. He'll have sauerkraut. I don't know if Christian even knows it's International Sauerkraut Day. So now you take that knowledge, go to the Jackson Pool today for lunch. Maybe I'll see you there. Get some of the authentic German food. How do we know she's the real Lorraine? Ooh. How do we know? We have faith. We have faith that there are no fake Lorraines. Funny enough, we'll sidetrack for a second. One more thing. It's National Cake Pops Day. I don't like cakes, so I don't like cake pops. But I know they're popular. And they're fun at parties, right? Lollipop, it's not a lollipop. It's a piece of cake. Here's a bite of cake that I arduously created for you. Just cut up a piece of cake. Anyway, National Cake Pops Day. So this morning, the other day, maybe a couple weeks ago, I had a good conversation with my friend Brad Sullivan. It's a buddy down in Texas that we met in my Emergenza days. We've been friends now, good friends for 20 plus years. And, well, right at 20 years, actually, this year. I met him for the first time this fall in 2005. So there you go. Anyway, he and I were having a chat about life and all the things, and as we like to do to stay caught up and catch up. And well, I was thinking about MySpace. Remember MySpace? And I had MySpace profiles. And back then, that was it, right? That was the shit. And that's how I contacted a lot of my bands and recruited a lot of my bands when I was going to run shows in whatever city, was through MySpace, because bands were on MySpace, just like bands are on Facebook, blah, 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 right? So anyway, Brad pulled an April Fool's prank on me, and it was a good one, but he duplicated, as scammers do now on Facebook, and we hate this, but he duplicated my MySpace profile down to the pictures, the whole 9 yards, and I freaked out because that was part of my livelihood. And I was like, oh, shit, I got hacked. And then he kind of had a, oh, shit, he's freaking out moment when I freaked out about it. And now we laugh about it now, but it was a good panic back in the day. But anyway, no fake Lorraine's. And that's what made me think of my fake MySpace story. By the way, MySpace, I tried to go, when I thought of that this morning, I was like, oh, you know what? Here's the deal. If you didn't use MySpace after about 2016, your stuff is not there anymore. MySpace had a faulty server migration back in I think this migration was in 2019, and they basically lost anything that was on MySpace pre-2016. So all of my everything from the MySpace days, because that was 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 gone. It's kind of a bummer because I had an account that was just for my Emergenza band stuff. So a lot of those bands that I worked with were in there. I've got their music if they gave it to me, but that was my spot to go and, go, oh, who's that band that played that, and look up their name and then go find them on Something Modern. Yeah. So it's kind of a bummer. So if, I went back because I was like, ooh, what was my top 8? Now you can still see because they're linked to the pages. But, it made me think about kind of how MySpace was more about a competitive friendship than just to open up shit like what we're doing right now. Well, there's 5 minutes you'll never get back on National Cocktail Day. Happy Monday. Let's get into some TIQ action here. This took a hot minute last night with the wife. We'll see what kind of legs it's got today. As much as I love my wife, she's not my benchmark for all things TIQ. She doesn't get all of them, but the way I do it now, I tend to build everything downstairs on that computer, and then I take my laptop to finish up since that's what I bring in here. Then I don't have to do it all in the morning. So we're laying in bed, and I'm like, hey girl, here's your TIQ. And she's like, oh. And I said, Carrie, research shows that doing this while shopping can make you spend more money. What is it, Carrie? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, Daddy. She doesn't call me Daddy. That's, wow. Sorry, apologize for that. Let me get that TIQ over here. Let's get this up in her. Today's winner is probably going to be overdue, but is getting labeled today. If you've already got a labeled, we're going to bust out your labeled. Even though I've only got about 10% of my coffee left. Sleep Token. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sleep Token as a rock band. They're more of a progressive. I don't even know where to put it. Because I like the flow. It's good working music. Julian, good morning, my dude. I'll have a conversation with you probably soon. Some forethought on some hindsight. Anyway, listening to music? No. But that was a good guess. And you may give an answer that is scientifically proven, because I know there's lots of things out there that's marketing for retail. But I'm looking for a certain answer. So hats off to you if you get one that's right, just not it. Drinking coffee. Alicia, that is so close. That is so close. It's not going to last much longer. It's really close. You're right there. Okay? Fix it. Fix it, lady. Fix it. She's on the. You guys can do it. I'm telling you, you build off of what Alicia guessed on that first guess, where she said drinking coffee. Build on that. That is in the right direction. That's it. Weed makes everyone spend more money. Just look at my Temu shit I bought for Christmas for everybody. All right, let's get into these B-days, which, by the way, I got some cool shit off Temu. Also bought a wave cap the other day because I wanted a do-rag to wear under my helmet when I'm riding my one-wheel because I don't want sweaty, sticky scalp-on helmet. That's gross. And I'm tired of tying up a do-rag plus a knot in the back of the helmet. Pushes right in the back of your head. It's annoying. Drinking water. Nope. Your cooler. I'll give you warmer, cooler hints. I always loved playing that game when I was a kid. Man, I was like, God, I got to get hot. Am I getting hotter? You're lying to me. It's not in the carpet. Anyway, so I bought, logically, I'm like, either get a wave cap or a do-rag in the black dude hair section, which is also where I used to get beard products before they started giving a shit about beard products. Anyway, so I bought wave cap. It's not really a wave cap, more as just it's like sweat pulley away kind of fabric. You know what I mean? Wicking fabric. Wicking fabric. Not Wiccan like Ikkan. All right. Happy birthday to Kimberly Summers. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Amy Bell, one of my fellow Jacksonites back in the day. Amy, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a marvelous Monday. Caffeine, no, but close. But here's the thing. Alicia said drinking coffee. And then she said drinking water. And that was less close. Skipping breakfast, no. No. I mean, you were just on the cusp when you said drinking coffee. Giovanni Johnson. Sorry. I call you Anderson. That was like some Matrix stuff. Giovanni Johnson, happy birthday. She is 31 today. Wiccan fabric is magical. Yes, Fred, exactly. Angela Bice, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic birthday and you are celebrated today. Kyle Williams, I hope you get one less gray hair in your beard today. Happy birthday. Nope, unfortunately, Fred, 'tis not the Magics. They could be involved if they were not drinking coffee but doing something very similar. Nope. Today would be Linda Nash's birthday. She was a friend and my history teacher in high school, and she passed away. We wish her R.I.P. in heaven, right? Ryan Hendrickson, brother to Rhett, son of Byford. Wait, that's a Run DMC thing. Ryan Hendrickson, happy birthday, sir. And Dan Beeg. Dan, happy birthday. TIQ, Dennis. You know, it could be a Dennis. If Dennis was something else. Coffee and Bailey's. It could be Coffee and Bailey's. It is an action that we're seeking here. Okay, she said drinking coffee. That wasn't it. But it was close. Val Chmerkovsky. Who's Val Chmerkovsky? Is that an actress or actor or something? I don't know. 39 today, though. Happy birthday, celebrity person. Chris Bosch of the Miami Heat. 41, formerly of the Heat. Jessica Chastain is 48. Peyton Manning is 49 today. Laura Flynn Boyle, remember her from Men in Black 2? Men in Black 2. She was the leather snaky lady with all the vinyl. She's 55 today. Oh, by the way, the end of this Sleep Token song, beautiful sax solo. It's a vibe for a Monday morning on a rock station. The Undertaker is 60 today. Keeping eyeliner in business. Snorting coffee. No, but kind of close. Snorting coffee. Why is my coffee white? Star Jones is 63. Kelly LeBrock is 65. And designer Tommy Hilfiger is 74. Hooray for them, and happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Let's get into some Today in History. We got to keep rolling. And by the way, I've thrown in I've thrown in a smarter than a fifth grader today. I feel like Monday needs it. You know, cocaine is not it. No. It is an action similar to drinking coffee. And again, the question, research shows that doing this while shopping can make you spend more money. Leather snaky lady. Yeah. That's what was on the packaging for her collectible. 1898, the first car was sold in the U.S. I got a deal for you, buddy. Come over here. Look at this machine. Okay? 1898, first car. Cocaine. No. 1930, we named Pluto. Not the dog, the planet. Yep. Of which the two Skinny Jays wrote a beautiful song called, well, Pluto. Two Skinny Jays, if you guys have never dove into that music, my God, what are you waiting on? I mean, they're not as a band performing anymore, but they're still amazing. And start with Supermercado. Two Skinny Jays album, Supermercado. Start with that album and then go. Snacking, smelling coffee. No! No, but you guys are still close. 1973, the OJs hit number one. People all over the world join hands, start a love train. A love train. Yeah, Love Train made number one, 1973. Happy Monday, Bethy. I hope your Monday's off to a good start. Are you sweating to the oldies today? Are you sweating to the iceberg? Mr. Henry, sir, good morning. Yo, and happy Monday. Smelling bread. No, but that's a good guess. Free smells at Jimmy John's, too. Christmas music. No, good guess. Bethy, to bring you up to speed on the TIQ, I've given the following hints because Alicia guessed drinking coffee, which is a fantastic guess. Probably the closest guess so far. Not it. You just finished sweating? Sweet. Lorraine has guessed smelling coffee. We've also had cocaine involved. But just so close. So that's your realm. It's an action. 1986, Van Halen released 5150, their first album with Sammy Hagar, and a damn fine record. Even though as far as Van Halen tunes, I'm still more of a 1984 guy. But 5150, gotta respect. The Human Caterpillar. Okay. 1986, 5150. Seems like only yesterday. It was 1989, the Exxon Valdez oil spill occurred. Remember that? Big publicized oil spill. Big mess. The captain was, what was he doing? He was doing something that made him go shopping and spend more money. Drinking alcohol? No. But, good guess. Listening to music? No. No. Good guesses. Keep trying. It's so close, you're going to be pissed when you get it. 1990. Number one song in the land. Don't, 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 don't. Is Driven Blues. Alana Miles. And Black Velvet. Her song about Elvis, right? Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Electrola up high. Mama's baby's crying with a poopy diaper. All right. So that was 1990. 2002, this doesn't seem like it was 23 years ago. Halle Berry received the first Oscar as a black actress. She was the first black actress to win an Oscar. Halle Berry. What did she win it for? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I don't remember. Taking your daughter with you. Yeah, no shit. Oh, God, wait. That reminds me. Do I have my own credit card? Yep. Oh, okay. You never know what kind of Monday the kid's going to have. Drinking juice. No. Eating coffee beans. No. You guys are hung up on the caffeine. It's not the caffeine. It's an action. It's so close. 2005, the PlayStation Portable was released in North America. The PSP I still have a PSP. We had the Ratchet and Clank game on there, and Carrie used to play that Ratchet and Clank game, and then she got rage quitty because she got to a spot she couldn't get past, and she's never picked it up again in 20 years. Monsters Ball. Thank you. Monsters Ball. Yeah, I remembered it was something where she was all like whoop-ass looking. Like, yeah. Forgot all about that movie. Damn it. I know. Shit. To quote Cody Henry, shit. 2005, The Office premiered on NBC, and the world became a better place. The next year, Hannah Montana premiered on the Disney Channel, and the world went, balance. I don't know. Hannah Montana brought some jewels into the world, didn't it? I guess. I don't know. Wasn't my era for Disney Channel. Taking a Deuce has been guessed. No, it has not, but that's not it. It is, and good morning, Sir Gannon. How did Gannon Cuts go on Friday evening? I caught a little blurb when I was in travel, I think, in transit. Carrie was driving. Dancing Through the Aisles. No. Keep guessing. Also, shout out, since Matthew Henry's here, I'm rocking my my Funky Butt shirt today. St. Funkin' Louis, baby. And it was on this date in 2011 that Barack Obama got locked out of the White House. Came back from a 5-day trip to Latin America, walked up to the doors, the French doors there at the Oval Office. Click, click. Click, click. You know how we all do that? You go to like the high school gym to see your kid's concert, and you go to the right side instead of the left side, and click, click. And then you go walk all the way down to the one that's actually open. Terrible little 8.5 by 11 signage that says, enter here. It's like Hooks on Police Academy as a sign. Come this way, please. Can you please go that way? Anyway, so he could jiggle the handles. Shit wouldn't open. So then he just started whistling, made his way to another set of doors, and that was open. But a little awkward moment for President Obama. Very therapeutic for you, so you'd say it was a win. That's outstanding, sir. I love that. I love that. I have not been paying attention to Restream, too. Okay. I was like, there's a couple Twitch comments. They are spam. I just want to make sure no Twitching and YouTubing was commenting that I wasn't paying attention to, so I apologize for that. All right, that's that. Let's get Stone Richards in here and bust out some weather moves. Break it on down. Wait. Stone Richards, weather lord. Shit, I don't know. It's falling apart around here. I do know this much. And they changed the locks. Yeah. I hope they changed them recently. Okay, that's all working. Okay, so today, our weather, pretty decent, Stone. Do you have a nice weekend? Did you get your spelunking trip in that you were talking about over in Illinois? No? Was it the weather threats? Yeah, that's a bear. By the way, still taking your guesses on the TIQ in case you didn't pick up on that. I sure wish I could figure out where my comments went. There we go. Burping up coffee. No. Food shopping on an empty stomach. No. Where is Stone? Where is Stone? Where did you go? There he is. Silly cracker. I thought he came over here, but he did not. He was, you ninja. All right. Here's the deal. Whether or not you care. Currently in downtown Cape, we're in for a nice few days. We have like a 20% chance of showers tonight around 8 or 10. Other than that, it's like 36 in downtown Cape. It's a little cool this morning. I did wear a hoodie. I took it off because I wanted to show off my Funky Butt shirt. And I was already Jack Henry branded, so I didn't need my Jack Henry hoodie on. High of 67 today. Mostly sunny skies. Tonight, like I said, about a 20% chance of showers. Just low of 46 overnight. But we're going to get cloudier as we get towards the afternoon. For tomorrow, sunshine. Pretty calm winds. A high of 69. Nice. Tomorrow night, low of 44, partly cloudy. Wednesday, high of 65, sunshine. Thursday, 20% chance of showers, 67. So we're going to kind of hang in that mid-60s vibe. But the nice thing is, the winds are calmed down. Aquanet can breathe and take a little pause for the cause, okay? And then, we get into the weekend, a little chance of showers, but like mid-70s on the weekend. Spring is sprung, bitches. Sorry. I get excited. Stone, thanks for coming in, even if you did sneak in late. Oh, God, I forgot about this one. I've gotten to the point now I'm trying to recycle graphics from earlier in the season for the every show stuff, like Brecky Bits. Bye, Stone! Okay. Simple Jacks. Drive through. I don't know what I was doing when I made this one. This is so dumb. We are all stone. Stone is us. Exercising. No. No, that's not it either. Okay. Think of the action you take that would be something similar to drinking coffee, and that makes you want to shop more. Something you'd be doing in the store around that time, a similar action in the store right there. You're making here's how I gave Carrie a hint last night. I said, you're making a Target run. You and Layla are going to Target to get whatever bullshit you got to get. What's something you do when you get to Target that you do that then you go shopping? Okay? If that doesn't give it away, then we'll just keep giving it away. I don't know. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers performing an exorcism. I don't know why no one had guessed that yet, Gregory, and you're so far away. In our Brecky Bits this morning, we lament some losses. George Foreman passed away on Friday. He was 76. George Foreman, two-time heavyweight boxing champion. Quite a character. Named all his kids George. Moonshine. Ordering a coffee. No. We're getting in the neighborhood again, though. Kitty Dukakis passed away. She was 88. Her husband, Michael Dukakis, was a Democratic presidential candidate. Oh, I was like, man, I know you just didn't disconnect. Okay. But Kitty Dukakis struggled with depression and addiction, and it was something that she openly spoke about. And pretty admirable as you look back on her attempts to help people through that. They were dealing with it themselves. Use a cart. No. But Alicia's still been the closest, and she's dancing around it like a person dancing around something really close. George Bell, a former Harlem Globetrotter, actor, and law enforcement officer, has passed away at the age of 76. George was notably, for a time, the tallest man in America at 7 foot 8 inches. So there you go. Smelling food or coffee? No, but close. Gosh, it's so close. It's kind of a weird answer. It's not something that would have come to mind. That's why it's lasted so long. But you've been dancing around it a lot. Entertainment Weekly, for those of you who have Apple TV and watch shows on that thing. Brewing coffee. No, but good guess. Anyway, Entertainment Weekly reports that Apple TV Plus has renewed Severance for Season 3. And the creator, writer, executive producer, Dan Erickson, promises it won't take another 3 years to deliver more episodes after the long waits between Season 1 and 2. Supposedly. Allegedly. So there you go. A federal judge in L.A. has ruled that Mariah Carey did not steal her perennial Christmas hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You, from other songwriters. That's the most important issue of the day. I knew you guys were worried about it. I'm milking the last bit of my coffee because I feel like we're this close. We're this close to being able to write somebody's name on this bitch. Ooh, it's sliding down too. My coffee lost weight. Kelly Clarkson recently has been absent from her daytime show. And she did not explain it, but she did return to her daytime show last Thursday for the 1,000th episode. I had a little coffee ground in that one. Had to get that out. Eating popcorn. No. And again, no. A thought being discussed online. We'll chat about it right now. Will AI eventually replace lawyers? What is it that a lawyer practices? Of course, it is the practice of law and the execution of things within the bounds of that law. But there's so much more to a lawyer than that, right? The nonverbal communication that's implied in a courtroom changes a lot of things too. eating samples, giving coffee to the homeless, giving coffee to the children, giving coffee to the homeless children. No. It's such a stupid answer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Will AI eventually replace lawyers? It might eventually replace DJs. Really, honestly, I would see it hitting radio before lawyers. You don't have to see these guys unless we do, bigger markets do a lot of remotes, Out here at Bob's Mazda, we got some tickets to catch the Monster Truck Show this weekend at the arena. You can come on out and test drive a new Toyota. You have a chance with those tickets. That sounds right. All right, you guys got pets. You got dogs, you got cats. We love our pets. Do you have pets that freak out, like high anxiety pets? I have friends that have pets like that. We want our pets to stay nice and calm, right? So we got some calm pet tips this morning. It is 8:01 a.m., by the way, on this Monday, the 24th of March. It's National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day. International Sauerkraut Day. I like that. I never really knew there was even a day to celebrate sauerkraut. Do you guys like sauerkraut? I got good veins. I should go get blood today. My veins are excessively pulpy. That big boy just popping right up. Man. Anyway, let's talk about pets. Let's talk about pets, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Where the hell did I? Okay. Hey, I've started dumping this. I haven't been putting the morning show on TikTok. It had an issue last week where all of a sudden it said Restream wasn't authorized. So I threw it on YouTube. And you know what? It made me realize that everything else now is temporary as far as these videos being archived. Facebook dumps them now. Restream dumps them unless you pay for the mega account, right? Well, it's server space. If they kept everybody's videos for all time, they'd have to keep buying islands and building servers. But YouTube, they hang out. So, not that I really care. This isn't like major newsworthy stuff, but sometimes it's fun to go back in retrospect and look at it. And honestly, to count the damn shows up. Yeah, for sure, Trevor. And I could see it for that. Like copyright lawyers, trademarking that kind of basal contract work. Totally. It's already being done, just not in AI format, right? We call it editable PDFs. Giving coffee to the homeless children's pets. No. Now, don't give up on this yet. Oh, yeah, I use my AI DJ. He sounds like Ice Cube about 1987. Mine. Yo, this is DJ X. Coming at you with here's some off your recent playlist. He does a decent job picking songs. I don't give him a hard time, but sometimes it's like, bro, that's going to sleep music. That's not playing now. Don't play the sleep playlist. Don't pick things off that. Listening to music, no. It is absolutely something around Alicia's drinking coffee, smelling coffee, ordering coffee guess. But it doesn't have to be coffee. Dogs and cats suffer from anxiety just as much as we do. This is science, according to veteran Marty Becker, founder of Fear-Free Pets, a program that provides vets, pets, and owners with tools to promote pets' emotional well-being. So there's easy ways to keep your furball happy. Number one is just cuddle up. If you sense that your pet's anxiety is on the rise, start spraying some Adaptil in their pet bed. If you can get some Adaptil, what that is it's a synthetic version of the relaxing hormones that a mama dog releases for her puppies. Dennis, no, that's not it. Everybody rage quit my morning show. Dennis, the only dude commenting on guesses anymore. They're all just, fuck your TIQ, Darren. This is bullshit. You're lying to us. This is not even a real TIQ. It is real, just like the sex packets on the digital underground. Anyway, spray some Adaptil in the bed. It's in extreme cases, you can talk to your vet about antidepressants for your dog or cat. Your four-legged friend has SSRI options too. But cuddle up. And give them the snuggles. Give them some Adaptil that will help calm that anxiety as well. Drinking tea. No. Drinking hot chocolate. No. All good close guesses, though. I feel like such an asshole for giggling at this because you guys are so close. So we talk about the snuggling, right? And hugs are good for people and for pets. It releases those feel-good endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in your brain, right? For pets and for people. We like the snugs. We like the hugs. I'm a hugger. Come on, come at me. Come at me, hugger, bro. Fred, yes. And that's it. Like, he does good segments, but I'll here's something from your recently played list. And it's the 5 songs he played the last time. Like, I know that song from Twiddle has been played 4,000 times. I've thought about, like, just flushing the nuke, just nuking my main Darren one and restarting with a whole new profile, change the whole algorithm since I got the family plan. But I don't want to. I got a lot of playlists built. But I feel like I've really have been sequestered. Like the Spotify Ben is not trying hard lately. For sure. I'm with you. Drinking alcohol? No. Drinking iced coffee? Definitely no. So when you're not around to huggle and snuggle with man's BFF, try an anxiety rap for them, right? Like Thunder Buddies, Thunder Shirt, right? You've heard of that? Thunder Shirt! You put it on your dog. It's like an all-day hug. It's just the right amount of cozy pressure all day long. And these things are tried and tested. So if that's an option for you, get your dog a Thunder Buddy. You might want to get your husband a Thunder Buddy. Who knows? Be a support system, okay? If your favorite human was feeling low, you'd give them a call, listen to their worries, right? Hey, pal, I saw all your emo-ass shit you've been posting on social media. What's going on? And then you talk it out. That's what you do with a friend, right? Well, a stressed pet also needs that attention, even though they just hear, right? But greet them after a long day away, okay? You've been gone all day. They missed you. Offer them a treat if they're hiding off in a corner like, I don't want to interact, I'm scared. Give them a treat. Never underestimate the power of a little belly rub or head scratch or a little right behind the ears, right? They comfort you when you need it, so comfort them back, all right? Good morning, Mickey Sharp. This just in. You're awesome. All right, let's get some Did You Knows out of the way today. We haven't done, if we've been able to do one Did You Know this whole season, it's just been one. This is really more of a Spy the Lie graphic, but we're going to go with it. It's okay. Drinking hot coffee. Trevor, that's really close. Really close. Mine is not hot anymore. Mine is now tepid. Tepid coffee. I'm going to hang on to the cup, though. I'm faithful. 808, just like the kick drum. Good morning. The 808 kick drum makes the girlies get dumb. We're rolling Rainier, and the jealous want to get some. Every time we do this, sucker MCs won a battle. I'm the man they love to hate, the J.R. Ewing of Seattle. If you see black things in my teeth, I got some coffee grounds. I'm openly spitting, and I apologize to no one. Did you know only 4% of the world's population has not heard of Netflix? That's right. We're this close to complete global coverage of the knowledge of Netflix. Drinking tepid coffee. No. You guys are focused on drinking. Nearly 1 out of 10 adults say that pretzel rods was the most fun food to eat when they were kids. Pretzel rods, pretzel sticks. Not like the little dinky Mr. Pretzel, like pretzel rods where you could bite off the end and then you flip it around and act like you had a cigar. And sometimes you'd accidentally inhale like breadcrumbs. Did you inhale breadcrumbs as a child? Call the law offices of Burton and Biscuits. No one got it yet, Lorraine. No. It was not hot coffee. It was not cold coffee. It involved hot coffee or hot something. It wasn't drinking it. It's just I can't build it's like a little Lego house, and it's sitting in the middle of it. Y'all just look over the walls. Or etiquette experts say using more than 3 emojis at once is rude. Don't do it. Yeah, I swear to God, you use more than 3 emojis, and I will pimp slap you. Buying coffee. Ha! No. Damn it. Chewing gum. No. Mickey, to catch you up, this is something Alicia guessed drinking coffee. We've had a lot of drinking coffees. It's something similar to that, close to that. Not drinking, though. Drinking Irish coffee. No. Buying coffee. No. Again. 26% of people have accidentally left this behind on vacation. Their sunglasses. 26% of us. Ah, darn it. What? I left my freaking $35 Academy Sports sunglasses on the deck of that dolphin cruise. Shazbot. Smelling coffee. No. Spilling coffee. No. It is quite frustrating. This is a Cody Henry show level frustrating TIQ. By the way, Interrupters cover a bad guy right now. It's a good song. I am snorting coffee. No, we've had snorting coffee in powder form as well. Putting coffee between your toes. Seeing coffee. No. Stop using the word coffee. It isn't coffee specific, but coffee's fine. You can guess coffee. You can guess hot chocolate if you want. Guess away. Whoa, boy. Of the homes that have decks, 80% of them have safety issues. OSHA would have a field day with most of your decks. Acknowledging the existence of coffee. No. Carrying coffee. By God, fuck it. I'm going to give it to Trevor. The TIQ official answer is holding a warm drink in your hand. That's all. I apologize to everyone. Holding a warm drink in your hand. I think I have a Trevor somewhere. There's the Alicia. That's my most Risha. No, Trevor got it. We're going to select carry it, holding a warm beverage. Holding a warm beverage. The Trevor, right here. Hell yeah, Trevor had one. It's glorious. Trevor's is, I've got fucking stars on it. Sorry, I am F-bombing the Monday out of this. Let's get it. All right, we have to get, oh man, Dorothy and Slash, Tombstone Town. That's a rockin' cheesy song. The Trevor. Behold, its glory. That is an underside of a starfish. Can you see if it's a boy or a girl? Anyway, that's the Trevor. Thank God. We're back to business. Today's TIQ sucked ass. You are welcome. Moving on. I hate 20% of people. Do you know why? Because 1 in 5 people throw trash out of the window while driving. Shame on you. Shame on you, you dirty poop eater. I can't stand litter bugs. You know, and I will stop, and I will be carrying out on some fool that just is sitting there and just opens his door and drops a McDonald's bag full of trash, you stereotyping ass. I will. I hate that crap. Bet I'll put it back in your window. It was a little easier when I was bigger. People were naturally intimidated. I got to put some muscle back on now. They're like, oh, that slight man is yelling at me now. Shit. Well, now I got to make a new cardboard, Trevor. Research sponsored by Starbucks. I mean, that was the whole Target thing. Like, you walk into Target and there's a Starbucks for us, for our Target. They don't honestly, it's not a big thing for them to go to the Starbucks. Probably for Layla, typical teenage girl. But, warm beverage in your hand. But I will agree that certain music makes you shop more. Certain item placement, right? Up front, they call that impulse buying. There's a reason. Standing in line will make you spend more money. All those kind of things. Yep. That's your Monday, bitch. A recent study suggests the more you lie, the easier it gets. I don't even know why I mentioned that. Okay, close your eyes, clear your mind, think of the most recognizable smell you can think of. I smell this, I immediately know what it is. What is it for you? Did you say pizza? Did you say flowers? Well, for children, the number one smell that kids can recognize, flowers. Number 2, pizza. Good to know. Hey, I appreciate the H. I'm feeling a little Steelville right there. Little Iron City in me there. Hey. Working from home can cause your insurance prices to go up. Why? I need to know that. She was, and it was so early, like half an hour ago, she said, drinking coffee. And it was drinking it. Technically, you're still holding it, but that's not the act we were looking for. It was just holding a warm cup of shit, in your, coffee in your hand. Terrible. Hey, did you know this? Weird law moment inside the Did You Know? In Kentucky, you are required by law to defrost your fridge at least once a year. Once a year. Yeah, that should count. I agree. According to experts, ladies, single ladies specifically, single women looking for a happy, secure boyfriend should look for a man with sisters, or a sister, a female that they've grown up with, basically. Yep, happy and secure because he grew up with a sister. I don't know. I grew up with a sister. Was I happy and secure? A recent survey found the most memorable advertising character of all time is, you have 10 seconds. Guess your most memorable advertising character of all time. Go. Type it into comments. Ouch. The most memorable advertising character of all time to you is who? Let's see if anybody gets it. When I see the first guess, I'm going to then... Oh, you know what? I should probably look in Restream instead of Facebook. That's a double bounce. The Noid, the Pillsbury Doughboy. That was it for me, Dennis, was Doughboy. That was my guess. Tony the Tiger. He's great. Nope. Dennis got it on his second guess. Yeah, the Green Giant. That's the most memorable advertising character of all time. Ho, 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 Green Giant. Cha-cha-cha. And according to Hotels.com, around 48% of us walk around naked in our hotel room. For sure. With the blinds closed, hopefully, unless you're hot. Ted Bundy had sisters. Yeah, I don't like the logic of that one. Ronald McDonald is another one, too. Yeah. Dennis is my favorite advertising character. Get your grape nuts. I'm Dennis. This is Dennis. I'm here for grape nuts. What would you, if you could endorse a product, Dennis, what would you endorse? What would your marketing product be? What would you guys endorse if you could endorse a product? I would endorse, well, it would probably be alcohol. I would enjoy that. There's new activity. Stop. Oh, my God, my phone. I forgot. It was connected to the Wi-Fi down here, and it's garbage. All right, time to talk about sounding a little smarter. We're done with our Did You Knows. I wanted you guys to kind of, some takeaways here when you're trying to maybe level up a little bit with a boss or with somebody you're dating or with, somebody you just met, a newly introduced, family member. Maybe you just got married and this is your sister-in-law. You're whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. If you're trying to impress somebody, our friends at Reader's Digest, Lisa Fields and Brandon Spector, they took a look at a whole bunch of specific studies and boiled it down to the best insights, a digest of quick tips. You're welcome. Marijuana. Yeah, you could have, what would Dennis's strain be called? The Deflumeri. diabolical Dennis. Fashizi. All right, so here's some tips to make you sound smarter, make you appear smarter, and hopefully you are smarter. But some things here, okay? Number one is plan ahead. I know sometimes that's hard to do. Or dating your boss. Yeah, sometimes that's cool. I've seen those videos. You'll be promised I'll get a raise. Gregory said, I would endorse The Cannon Cut Show. It happens every Friday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. You know, that'd be a great endorsement. I think they'd have you. You have to talk to that one guy, though. So plan ahead. Whether you're in a private conversation or a company-wide town hall meeting, the most important thing you can do is to make yourself heard loud and clear. And that can be daunting if you're an introvert. I'm not. Yeah, obviously. But for the rest of us that are feeling more introverted, this can be daunting. If you're interviewing for a job, you know you're going into a job interview, review the posting, okay? Understand the details of the position as provided, and take advantage of the whole Googleplex of information that's out there about the prospective company. If you're going to interview for a job at this company, get to know the company. Understand their structure, their hierarchy, and what their processes are, what they do. If you want to work there, figure that shit out. Okay, if you're going on a date, maybe it's not a job interview. Maybe you're going on a date with somebody. Plan some talking points, even if it's just small talk shit like favorite TV shows or movies. Or think about some things you can talk about that doesn't involve either your last relationship or gastrointestinal disorders or foot problems. Okay, think of other things. But plan ahead, okay? And by that, at the end of the day, as an introvert, being planned ahead means you've got some things you're ready to give without having to be forced on the spot. Okay? No, that sucks, Greg. Good thing. Stalk the company. Yep, for sure. Okay, so number 2, and this is more difficult when I'm reading and as well as talking to you, but make eye contact. Okay? If someone looks at you while you're talking, look at me while I'm you're more likely to think that he or she is smart. Okay? Eye contact is so huge. Quote, good eye contact means the other person is responsive to what you are doing or saying, says Bogdan Weczki, PhD, a professor of social psychology at the University of Social Sciences and Humanities in Poland. Researchers at Brandeis University found that conversationalists who maintain eye contact scored higher on an IQ test than those who avoided someone's gaze. And you know, it can get uncomfortable, especially honestly, and this is a struggle. If somebody has pretty eyes, I am ADHD enough that I will just literally get lost in their gaze while they're talking to me. I'll just be like, this is like Hot Shots. That is the whitest white part of the eye I've ever seen, you know? But like you just get lost in their eyes and then you're like, oh, shit, am I sending the wrong vibes right now? You know? Okay, so it's hailing. Taxis everywhere. Hey, that sucks. I hope Jeff and not Jeff are safe out there. Hope they found a nice spot to hide from the hail. Oh, hail. Correct, Trevor. I mean, unless you're looking across and you just want to shake hands. All right, so that's a tip, okay? Make eye contact and maintain eye contact as much as you can. Strike a power pose. Researchers at MIT conclude that they could accurately predict the outcome of any negotiation, sales call, or business pitch 87% of the time without hearing the conversation. 87% of the time they could predict the outcome of any negotiation, sales call, or business meeting, business pitch. Why? How? What? By observing the speaking to listening ratio, interruption patterns, and body language, all the unspoken things. How open or closed your posture is conveys how open or closed you are to the physical, mental, and emotional advances of others. Okay, so think of your Shark Tank pitch, and the guy is sitting there. I'm listening. He's closed. His arms are crossed. His legs are pulled tight. Me, I'm about like this. Hell yeah, man, what you got? And you say it's got a built-in bottle opener? I'm in for 200,000 for 10%. All right? So there you go. Strike a power pose. Think of your body language. Convey that confidence. And stay open, especially in interviews. And, a tip is to kind of convey the body language that you're receiving. So if the interviewer is leaning into things and really using their hands a lot, you can receive that energy and replicate it. And that'll make them feel more comfortable because they're basically looking in a mirror at that point. Get them cozy. Strike a power pose. Excuse me. Eliminate pauses. Confidence isn't as perceptible in your body language, right? As you have probably noticed from watching any political panel show or public event or business meeting with like speakers up on a stage, the winner of the talk is usually the person who speaks most energetically and fluidly and has some life in their speech, right? Too many pauses make you sound unsure of yourself. So whether you're doing a public speaking event or you're running a meeting with 5, 10, 15 people, don't wait for the awkward pauses. Control the conversation. Keep the flow going. Make it number one. People will pay attention, heighten to your ear. Let's go. Mad Donna. And finally, tell some jokes. A French study found that women find men they overhear telling funny jokes to be smarter and more attractive than those they heard conversing about mundane topics. That's right. Make some giggles. You might see the butt wiggle. Other studies have shown that funny women similarly appear smart to others, of course. You're funny, you got a quick wit, right? There may be some validity to this because a certain level of intellect is required to constantly and consistently make clever remarks. Like Trevor, like Fred. I bet these guys' IQ test, at least 85. Anyway, so you can use humor as a hard-to-fake cue to your intelligence. Just don't forget the punchline and keep it appropriate for the most part. All right. Son of a bitch. It's 8:27 already. I mean, I'm sitting here with this smarter than a fifth grader. I guess we could just go ahead and dig in. Why not? The hell with it. Then we'll get our warm and fuzzies. Because the Skynet kid, he needs to make his appearance. He does. He's here. All right, you know how it works. Keep track of your score. 5 questions, multiple choice. Answer in the comments. And a 1 and a 2. How many pounds are in 64 ounces? How many pounds are in 64 ounces? Is it 8 pounds, 6 pounds, or 4 pounds? How many pounds in 64 ounces? 8, 6, or 4? How many pounds in 64 ounces? Is it 8 or 6 or 4? How many pounds in 64 ounces could it be? 8, 6, or 4? I can't finish the song until I give you the answer, and that's really tedious. Trevor says 4. And Trevor's correct. It is 4 pounds. Good job. Oh, by the way, I owed that from earlier for the TIQ. It was 4. 16 ounces to a pound. 4 times 16 is 64. Question number 2. For plants, what do leaves mostly do? A, breathe in carbon dioxide. B, breathe in oxygen. Or C, absorb water. For plants, what do leaves mostly do? A, breathe in CO2, carbon dioxide. B, breathe in O. Or C, absorb water. A, CO2, B, oxygen, C, water. What do leaves mostly do? C, says Sir Gannon. I'm waiting for other guesses. Stream is an Iceburg mug. What's the company in there? Shutterstock? Not Shutterstock. Shutterfly or something. You can make shit. You can get like a Live, Laugh, Love hoodie with my face on it. None. Photosynthesis. No. You got the 5th grade. Breathe in carbon dioxide. For plants, leaves mostly do A, breathe in carbon dioxide. Plants take in CO2, they release oxygen, and roots' primary job is to take in the water. So there you go. All right, so that was A. Everybody screwed the pooch on that one. You're all fired. Number 3, it takes, oh, you're going to hate me on this one. I'm gonna put this in the comments because it needs to show up. No, you don't go to find. Why did you go to find, you ridiculous monkey? All right. Last time I let the freaking monkey run the show. It takes 5 men 5 hours to build 5 cars. How long does it take 20 men to build 20 cars? A, 20 hours. B, 5 hours. Or C, 1 hour. How long does it take 20 men to build 20 cars? A, 20 hours. B, 5 hours. Or C, 4 hours. Or C for word. It takes 5 men 5 hours to build 5 cars. How long does it take 20 men to build 20 cars? A, 20 hours. B, 5 hours. Or C, 1 hours. 1 hours? That's a quick car, man. Yes, we have an assembly line. Everybody's angry at the TIQ still. They're not talking in chat anymore. They're like, I'm not even watching the rest of this show. Darren's TIQ pissed me off so much, I rage quit the morning show. 21 hours, they're union and need a break. Yeah, no shit. Trevor, you got it. It's 5 hours. Yeah, same amount of time. It's irrelevant. We got more men to build more cars. They're so busy. Imagine that, though. It takes one man 5 hours to build 1 car. Did you know you could build a car in 5 hours? That's pretty awesome. I kind of wish. It did set the tone. Okay, question number 4. How many angles are there in a regular octagon? How many angles in an octagon? A, 4, B, 8, or C, 16? How many angles in a regular octagon? I guess with proper automation and current building situations, you could build a car in 5 hours. Especially if it's like a little Nissan Sentra or one of them little Chevy Cobalt, little pooped out Dodge Neon next generation cars, the little methmobiles. They come automatically with 4-window tent and bubbles in the back window. How many angles are there in a regular octagon? A4, B8, or C16? You are correct. It is 8. 8 angles. And question number 5. What was the argument in the Dred Scott case? Was it A, Dred Scott should be allowed to run for president because he was a citizen? Was it B, Dred Scott should be free because he had lived in a free territory? Or was it C, Dred Scott should be allowed to vote because he was free? What was the argument? Was it, again, A, should be allowed to run for president because he was a citizen? B, should be free because he had lived in a free territory? Or C, should be allowed to vote because he was free? You passively, aggressively quit rage quitting. And I've gone cross-eyed, Fred. I suggest you don't worry about such things and just enjoy the movie. C, says Mr. Gannon. Dred Scott should be allowed to vote because he was free. ¿Dónde este argumente en es Dred Scott el queso? Oh, no, that's cheese. I don't know Spanish. But I do know this. The answer is B. Dred Scott should be free because he had lived in a free territory. That was it. B was the answer. Guess what? Today we all flunk. Y'all have ISS, in-school suspension. You need to go suspend yourselves. All right, time to get to our warm and fuzzies. It's 8:34. You're late for work, but it's okay. No one's that mad. Let's get, bye-bye Skynet kid. I need my baby pig. How's breakfast? You got bacon this morning? Dred Scott should be a reggae band. It probably is. Matter of fact, I bet if we search, I'm gonna do it right now. I bet if we search Dred Scott on Spotify, there's probably a reggae band. Let me be free, oh yeah, free to roam the countryside. Oh, well, maybe not. Spotify's lagging out. I hate that crap. All right, Warm and Fuzzies. You can come help me build cars. Woodard, that's real work. Woodard has a real job in the real world. In 5 hours, Woodard builds cars in 3 hours. He's ruthlessly efficient. Quite like a ninja. A couple got married at an ice cream shop, and this is a sweet little romantic tidbit from Columbia City, Indiana. This couple recently got married at the ice cream shop where they had their very first date. Aw. Amy and Andy, that's their names. Their last name, Gross. Amy and Andy Gross met 10 months ago after their partners died. They're a little older. Their partners passed away. They met at an ice cream shop 10 months ago. They spent 5 hours talking that very first time they met. Andy also proposed at the shop, and they celebrated nuptials, and they're together. That's beautiful. Good for them. Aw. Yeah, that's why it's warm and fuzzy. Here you go. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Firefighters doing good work. WTOK reports these firefighters recently delivered a baby on the side of the road. Yep, Interstate 24. I've driven it myself. I-24, side of the road. Family was on the way to the hospital, and they'd realized we ain't going to make it. Oh, shit. Why are they not going to make it? Because of a traffic jam. I know, hard to imagine. Traffic jam on I-24. So they called 911, said, hey, dude, we're on the side of the road. My wife's busting out all over. First responders got there as quickly as they could, helped deliver the child, and then transported the family to the hospital. Fire department reports the mother and baby are doing swell. So, yay. Good job, firefighters. And, you know, that's tricky, too, with a traffic jam. It is hard for firefighters to get there. There'd be one other car stalled on the shoulder. They can't get down the shoulder, you know. It's increasingly dangerous. That's why I'm glad I don't have to be that responsible in my day-to-day life. I would not be a good first responder. No offense. I just don't have it. I don't have that. I don't have that X factor. I'd like to say I step up and help and do this and that, and I will, but not as a day-to-day job. It would take way too much. You got to be way stronger than me to do that. Yes, they did, Fred. It was a rocky road to start, but eventually it smoothed out into a nice cookies and cream moment. Our final warm and fuzzy, a couple hosting a gender reveal party. Okay, now typically I wouldn't include one of these, and this one is still kind of dumb. But I think it's creative, and why not? And of course, it's from Florida, so we get a double weird / fuzzy. An Orlando, Florida couple recently went viral for their unique gender reveal party that was meatball themed. So Rosanna and Christopher Fontana had a bunch of pasta. They poured the sauce onto the pasta. The sauce had no meatballs. That meant the couple was expecting a girl. If it dropped some meatballs in there. So haha, tongue in cheek. Critics deemed the party tasteless. Fans praised its creativity. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cute. And I like pasta. Haven't had it in a hot minute. Although we did go to Olive Garden last night. Kids had pasta. We had soup and salad, man. Their unlimited soup and salad. Psh, smack it up, flip it, rub it down while holding a warm cup of coffee. That's it. We're done. It's Monday. It is 8:39. Oh, my goodness. Hey. Have a good weekend. Good week, whatever's left. Like I said, no show Wednesday because I got an early start. I got to run out of town for a couple of days, but we'll be back at it on Friday morning as we get close to wrapping it up. By the way, next Monday, the 31st, is my sister's birthday. So we're going to have a Jamie extravaganza. I think we may start the show next week with the national anthem, just for my sister. Fred, I'm with you. Have a great week, all right, guys? Be safe, be smart, love each other, and in the immortal words of Mickey Sharp, peace, I'm out of here.